Oh, sorry. You guys scared me. I didn't see you there. All right. You ready for problems 3 and 4? Let's do this. Woo! Nothing like getting the heart rate going. Okay. Rita is walking on a trail that is 2.5 kilometers long. She has walked 0.72 kilometers of the trail so far. How many more kilometers does Rita still need to walk to complete the trail? So if we think about the story, it's about Rita. She's hiking, right? She's hiking for a distance. Oops. I need my pen. There we go. There's my pen. She's hiking a distance. And we know that distance is 2.5. However, she is not finished. She's hiked this much so far. And that amount is 0.72. And then we want to know what she has left. Okay? So when you think of it like that, you see, to figure out that space, we're going to subtract. We're going to do 2.5 minus 0.72. And what they're testing here is your ability to remember that you have to lock the decimals. That's what they're hoping you mess up. So if we set it up, 2.5 minus 0. The decimals have to be together, 7, 2. And you can put a 0 here for the space, okay? 0 minus 2, I can't do it, so I go to my neighbor. Comes a 4 and a 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 4 minus 7, can't do it. So 1 and a 4, 7. Okay.
Good morning, MAS, and happy.
All right, I do all that, and I get 0.78. 1.78. 1 and 78 hundredths is how far she has left to complete the trail. All right, let me erase that. So I also should have mentioned, it doesn't say to explain, but I do want to see your work here on both of these problems. Okay. 1/2 plus 2/3 minus 1/4. So they're just trying to mess with you and give you 3 different denominators, right? So the first thing to know is that it's kind of like, you can think of this as parentheses. So you don't have to think of it like this, but it's kind of like 1/2 plus 2/3, boom and boom, minus 1/4. So you have a few options. You can just change these two, the half and the third, into something where they have in common, and then deal with the 4th later, or you can go ahead and change them all into something they have in common. And that's what I'm going to do. So when I think of 2, I go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 2 has, I know 1/2 lands on 12, right? And 2/3, 3, 6, 9, 12. I like that 12. So 2/3 can be turned into 12. And then 1/4 can also be turned into 12. So I'm going to go ahead and figure that out. So here, 2 times 6 was 12, so 1 times 6 is 6/12. 2/3, so 3 times 4 is 12, so 2 times 12 is 8. And then here, 4 times 3 is 12, so 1 times 3 is 3/12. So our new problem is going to be 6/12 plus 8/12 minus 3/12. So let me rewrite that. It is 6/12 plus 8/12 minus 3/12. Then we get 14/12 minus 3/12 equals 11/12. Okay, cool. So one story problem on this side and then one just straight fraction problem. Now, you could have on this one have made the halves and the thirds into 6, and you could have done 3/6 plus 4/6 and got 7/6, and then changed the 6 and the 4 into 12. You could have done that way, but I like to just do all that work right away. All right, I hope that went well. Hope I didn't scare you too much. You know, it is almost April 1st. Got to get ready. Got to warm up the prank vibes, you know? Okay. Good job.